Welcome back, guys, and today we're here with a special video. A couple of days ago we went back to 2015. We're jumping past 2014 because I don't own it. Now we're in 2013, doing some matches with Hakeem. I don't think we've got any structure here, it kind of just happened. So I'm just going to roll with sepulchral strength, sepulchral strength, I have no idea how to say it. But sorry if the audio may seem a bit random. I literally have never like recorded with this game before or anything. So it's kind of random. This hand I don't have double green. And I can only cast Diabolic Edict, so it's a 1-land hand. It's a 2-land hand. We have a Yavimaya Elder though, so I guess we keep. Kind of just wing it here. We don't have any black. Not a good hand. I mean, that first hand we could cast a Diabolic Edict and that was it. At least this hand, if we rip any land, we can mana fix with Yavimaya Elder hopefully. But Fun fact, I've literally never played multiplayer on the PC on this game. This is literally the first time I picked it up since 2013, where I had no, that was the first time I'd even heard of Magic, and I had no idea how to like even play the game. So this is pretty much a new experience for me. I recognize some of the cards, but back then if you played an instant end step I thought you were some sort of wizard. So that's kind of the level of skill we're dealing with here, and it's not going to exactly look impressive if I don't rip a land this turn, because I'm just going to awkwardly miss a land drop, and there's a Blood Artist. Well, this is awkward. Good start. Red, that could be Mana Mastery, could be, I don't even know, the lands are like based on the decks. Double red implies to me probably is dodge, no, it's not dodge and burn, is it? It's mine? No, it's not, it's oh, I like this deck. I love Grin and Malice. I was actually going to play that first. I kind of wish I did now. But you know, hey, that's actually a really good draw. So we can Maelstrom Pulse it. I've got a feeling he might cast a second one. I'm going to play this because he might not want to attack in, as I get land, and he knows I'm screwed seeing as I missed a land drop. So might entice him to sit back. I can't block though, so I mean, he's probably just going to crunch in. Yeah, it's the right play. Hopefully he plays a second one, like a Maelstrom Pulse it to Oblivion. But right here, we are probably just going to get... That deck has a load of good removal though, I remember that. Going to get a black. And... You only get one land with that, I'm sure you got two. Jesus Christ. Up to two, I don't know why I only give me one there. That is indeed awkward, and that thing makes me discard, doesn't it? Okay, what the hell? What the hell's happening? I didn't even... I'll reveal a card at random. So must have revealed a 2-mana, which must have been Blood Artist. Could play Master of the Wild Hunt, but it's probably just going to eat removal, it can't block. But then again, I've not really got much else going on. Could play Creekwood Liege, but I'd much rather that stay around. Don't want to play the Troll till I have Hexproof up. I don't know, I mean, I guess I'll just slam Master of the Wild Hunt. That's weird, I don't know why it didn't give me the option to get 2 lands there. That's actually really annoying. And then, I thought that made you discard, which I'm really happy I didn't have to do at random. But I mean, we're going to be going down to, taking 7, going down to 11 here. It's not exactly great, is it? I mean, Master of the Wild Hunt needs to stick around because he makes bodies. I mean, I fully expected to eat a Terminate or a Wrecking Ball. There it is, there's the Terminate. So we're basically up Shit Creek right now. Not Creekwood Leech, just generally. Don't rip the land. Pernicious Deed. We have to cast it because we can, the turn after this we can nuke his board. He's not going to play out anymore obviously. But nothing else is going to get us there. Blood Artist is kind of just going to... Blood Artist is kind of just going to sit there, maybe give me 1 life. Okay, we're dead actually. If I knew how to bring up timer on Steam I'd say GG, but I genuinely have no idea. Do you click on his face? No. That's awkward. Sacrificing that for 1 doesn't do anything. And that was a fast game. I even led with one of my best decks. Well, you can't win them all. I can't even type. Wouldn't let me get second land, but lose would. I can't even speak. Would have lost anyway. Probably. I mean that was really hard to stabilize against. GG. And I think we're actually going to take a small break, according to the messages got from Hakeem. So I'll pause until we're back. I'll see you in game 2, probably. And we're back. Didn't actually take that long. I don't know what deck I feel like I'm running with. I haven't actually built most of these decks. And I say most, I mean I haven't built Aura Servers or any of the blue decks. I think I'm going to roll with... Let's roll with Grim Possession. I quite like this deck. Got no idea, but that was pretty bad. Okay, this hand is 3 land. I mean, I cast Guild Mage, but don't really do much else. But I'm not gonna get fussy after what happened before. So that was brutal. I'm not even gonna lie. That deck's just the haste and the discard, and I love Gracious. Yeah, Grin and Malice. I was gonna say Gracious Malice, but that's not really intimidating. And gonna get a black here. This hand, I'm liking it less and less as this goes on. Cast that instead of the Guild Mage things. We're not under much pressure. Castigate lets me look at his hand and exile one of his cards, so we're basically gonna try and slow him down as much as possible considering our hand right here. Okay, looks like we're playing it's a mirror. We can steal Doom Traveler, but I'm not exactly excited about that. Divinity Pride, Voracious Hatchling. I mean, that thing can potentially get big, but you have to take the Leech. He's not casting anything till turn 4, bar 2 Doom Travelers there. So I'm really not worried. They're not going to get past the Guild Mage unless he just suicides in for the Spirit Token. I probably should, I mean, a better player than me would have wrote down his hand there, but you know, I remember Voracious Hatchling and Divinity Pride. We rip a second black there, which is just sensational. We get a Guild Mage off. It's quite funny that this is the mirror considering how many decks there is. Both of these are very controlly decks. You get 4 out unmakes, which is probably my favourite removal ever. So it's pretty obvious that it's meant to be a slow deck. Obviously you get Debtor's Knells as well, which is just an insane card. And you know, I mean not too many people run. I don't think many people run Angel Despair. I just run it because this deck tends to flood out despite the fact I'm kind of starved. Well, not starved, but I'd love to draw more lands at this point. Though we have managed to rip 2 islands, not islands, 2 plains and 2 swamps here, so like I said, I can't complain too much. Hey, that's the 5th land I need for Blood Gift Demon, which is just going to eat and unmake. Okay, what's this thing's ability here? Can make both players lose a life or both players gain a life. Pretty irrelevant, I guess, but I'm not going to bounce it into these 2, that would be suicide. Make it think like I've got something to play. You know, you get hold priority in this game, you might as well abuse it. Do I want to gain life, do I want us to both lose a life? That's the question here. Because I mean, I might as well do it. Well, looking at a hand, I guess if Blood Gift Demon sticks. I mean, he could have Zealous Persecution here, that's what I'm worried about. I mean, honestly, I'm going to play around it, because that would blow me out pretty badly. He'd have... There's the Hatchling. So I think actually we both want to gain a life here. Actually, nah, let's... Because I mean, he's going to gain more life than me. It's going to be attrition-y. And I think, to be honest, losing life is not going to get us there, considering he's got lifelink. So yeah, I mean, I don't like gaining life for no reason. Hey, is it only me who gains life? Hey. I didn't read that, did I? There's the 5th land. We could either slam Blood Gift Demon, but I mean we've got time because we've got 2 7-drops in hand. So I think we just go Bloodgift Demon. He didn't have removal in hand, I don't think, and we saw it before. So I guess we just play around that. I'll swing in here. If he wants to block a 2/2 for a Guild Mage here, I'm absolutely fine with that. Highly doubt he does. And if he plays any removal, that thing would be too big to block anyway. So I'm fine with how this is playing out, I guess. I would love to get the opportunity to draw a card. I need some removal pretty badly. Zealous Persecution doesn't save him here. But what else does that deck have? It's got... You'd need double Zealous Persecution. So I mean, that would be hit me for 4, 5, 6. Actually, that would be 4. That would be a lot of damage actually. But I think I can take it. Just gotta hope he doesn't have it. Zealous Persecution is such a good card. I think it gives your board +1/+1 and the opponent's board -1/-1. Make sure to pick me. So that's just complete blowout in combat. Hey, 2 lands. Guess we just play this turn. Well, I'm gonna say play defensively right now. I could have hit. Oh, I don't know why I didn't. Well, I think my late game's gonna win. I've got Debtor's Knell in hand. And I know we don't have a graveyard at the minute, but eventually we will. I mean, I want to block here and leave it at that, I think. See if he has any combat tricks. There's the Zealous Persecution. Just get it out of his hand now, and then that benefits us. I need to gain life at this point. I know it's only 1 life, but I'm not going to whittle him down. He's gaining 5 this turn, so I mean I might as well try and stabilize. I think I've got a better card draw. Like I said though, I basically haven't played this game online, so I do get to Angel of Despair next turn, wipe out that thing, turn after Debtor's Knell, so things are looking up, I think. I will draw the card. So we know he's got a Divinity of Pride in hand. There's a Vampire Nighthawk. My signature card. Yeah, so I mean this turn is fairly obvious. Nuke the Voracious Hatchling. So I mean, I need to kind of start chipping at him because that Divinity of Pride is going to be an 8/8. If he gets above 24 life, I believe. It's something like that, I don't even know. I will have to block with my Angel here, but he needs to top deck in removal of some sorts. And I'm terrified about that thing becoming a 8/8 lifelinker. Although I do have the Vampire Nighthawk and Debtor's Knell, so I'm not too worried here. And we are drawing an extra card a turn. There's Gravedigger to get his Hatchling back. Most likely, I think. There's not really much else in there, is there? Yeah, that's what he gets. Yeah, but we have kind of stabilized. I am going to keep drawing cards here, especially with the Nighthawk in hand. Going down to 6, this thing doesn't have any instant burn. There's a Falconath Roble, which is pretty good. So we can take him down to 10. We can 2-turn clock him. We could play Vampire Nighthawk and Falconath Roble, which should hopefully 2-turn clock him in the air. Then we could draw into some removal, so I actually think that's what I'm going to do. He does have the Divinity of Pride life thing, but I mean I've got so much removal in this deck that I feel pretty safe doing what I'm doing here. In fact, I could play the Nighthawk or I could play the Falconath Noble. I like the Nighthawk here because it's got lifelink and it can trade with the Divinity of Pride next turn if he offers it. Granted, we are going on a 5, but I think that Castigate because there's the okay. He doesn't play the Divinity of Pride. Did I hallucinate when I saw that or something? I don't know. I mean, I'm absolutely 100% going to block here because I gain so much life. So Zealous Persecution would be 3, 5, and I don't think there's anything else. Plus we gain our own life, so I guess. I don't want to get blown up too badly though, that's why I'm not blocking the 2/3. Just in case you do the second one. Which he did, good. I don't think it gains him any life though, but We do trade, and I think we live. So we do. Shit, I chose the wrong person. Luckily that didn't cost us the game. That would have been bad if I was one less life. He does get the spirit token here. Actually, this isn't as good as I thought. I mean, I need to draw cards because if I draw removal, I win the game. No, we didn't. We just flood out more. Shit. It's when 9 lands. I mean, I'll play the second Falcon Wrath here. And I think I just come in with the... No, I'm going to sit back with the 2. Because I'm just going to kind of like pressure him out here. He kind of needs to block with it, he takes the damage. I'm playing this like shit, by the way, I am aware of this. But I think with 3 blockers, all of which gain me a life when a creature dies. I mean, I'll have to chump the 4/4. But apart from that, Doom Traveler, that gets it a 5/5. Could trade with my demon actually. Although he is dead in the air if he swings in with that fly. Divinity of Pride. Okay. Well, I would love to stop flooding out. How much land are we on? 5, 9, 11 isn't great. Just one removal spell here would be lovely, yeah. It's a weird attack with the Gravedigger, considering he's tapped out. It's a weird attack with everything actually. Because I can just I can take out 2 of his creatures here. I'll absolutely do that. I mean, I'm going to gain a bunch. Actually, I think he might die here. Okay, make sure I choose the right player this time. No, he's got lifelink, I'm talking about Mars. Like I said, very little experience. Choose a player to lose 1 life. Hakeem. 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 And Hakeem. And Hakeem. I'm down to 1 actually, that's quite funny. That's actually a lot of triggers. Granted, I need to kind of make him draw a card this turn. No, actually I get in life, don't I? Yeah, never mind. This Dares now, I just haven't had time to play it. And plus it wouldn't really be too advantageous. Okay, he's down to 4. Which means, actually, well no, he gains the life, doesn't he? I mean, we need to Hail Mary into removal. Come on, we deserve it now. Ghost Council of Orzhov and... Okay. So we attack all out. We trade, most likely, the Blood Gift for the... Well, he needs to block. So he blocks 5. Well, that's so he blocks the Angel. He takes 7, he take 8, but he'd gain 4. I think that's evens, right? Let's do this right, let's think this through here. Well, I could even give his creature Death Touch if I wanted. That would kill my Angel. So I think, okay, well I think Orzhov actually does it as well. Opponent loses 1 life and then I could. Yeah, so I think we actually got all out attacks here. I'm misplaying this badly, but I think I've got the damage in hand with the Ghost Council. He makes the trade. I'm not sure that's right because he actually loses 1 more life here because of the Falcon Wrath Noble. He might be dead either way. I didn't do the maths. I just kind of know I can finish him off with Ghost Council. Thank God. Okay, that was badly played by me. I think. Like I targeted myself for life loss, so you know that's not exactly going to be top tier. But you know, I guess you can't ask for too much. What deck do you want to do now? I wanted to do Grinning Malice, but he did that, so I'm upset. It's 1-1. What do we want to do? Oh, Sepulchral Death was I was looking forward to, but I just died straight away, so I think we're okay with that one. Let's do Obedient Dead. I like Obedient Dead. Gonna be very black themed today, I think. I'm praying that I've out-predicted him here. He's went Born of Flame or a green deck, and we draw Massacre Worm. Not Massacre Worm, what's that card called? I guess we keep. Jesus Christ, I can't remember the card's name. It's the best. It's like the best card in the game. Jeez, Phyrexian Obliterator, and he just loses as soon as we slam it because he has to sacrifice like 5 permanents just to handle it. And he's picked blue. Please don't be mill. I'm gonna say he's mill. He could be crosswinds. To be honest, I have no experience. I haven't even the blue decks like Dream Puppets and crosswinds. I haven't even built in this game, and I don't think I built it back 2 years ago. All I remember is Drakes and really fast mill. I think Fogbank was in the mill, so he slams out right now. We know he's mill. Okay, yes, he is mill. So I mean, you could slam him for 5 this turn if you wanted. I don't think that deck's got much life gain. Or I could slam a second Shade. Massacre Worm's not really going to do much unless he plays a bunch of Fogbanks. But we do have an Ensanguate. But I think we're just going to pump this guy once and then slam the second Shade. Because this deck's all about forcing down Shu. It doesn't have life gain, I don't think. So I'm just going to try and beat him down as fast as possible. I think I'm really happy I've got Ensanguate as well, because that hopefully can finish him off later down the line. Ideally, I trick him into playing like 4 Fogbanks, a couple of... I don't even know what... I don't think that deck has much creatures, to be honest. I genuinely, like I said though, I have no experience of this game, the meta game or anything like that. That's Mind Sculpt, so I think he draws a card and mills for 2. It might just be mills for 5 or something like that. Yeah, it's put 7 in the library, I remember that card. Murder. I mean, I'd love to play that Jet Medallion, but I can force through a hell of a lot of damage this turn. He doesn't seem to have a Fog Bank. I don't think there's a 1-mana bounce spell in that deck, if I remember correctly. Like I said though. Okay, we're just going to pump this guy twice. And we're just going to let them triggers reside. So we're going to hit him for 8. And pump this guy. So he's down to 9, if I can do maths. So he kind of needs to stop trying to mill me here, and he needs to... Yeah, he's okay, does have an unsummon. Well, I'll pump right at least, better than... He's going to catch me out either way there. Guess I could have just pumped, well. Taking down to 13. You can go Jet Medallion, Namtuka Husk next turn, which I'm fine with. Depends on what he does there. Tome Scour, that's another 5. To be honest, a Jace's Erasure. No, the 1-1 that turns into a 5-5, we've got a Murder for. But the question is, do we pump this turn, or do we... There's land number 5. I think I'm just going to pump once, get Jet Medallion out there, because he could have another bounce spell or something like that. I know there's Royal Tide or whatever. So, we're going to pump once, plus, I mean, he definitely got a counter spell as well. But, I don't mind him countering the second Husk, I guess. He knows we've got it, so there's no point trying to, like, play the Jet Medallion first. There's a Dream Fracture. Fair enough, we draw 10 rolls, which will be nice. Actually, it's not really nice, because we're not going to really lose by life. Oh, he got the Obliterator. Best card in the game. And I can't remember how to get out the graveyard. Okay, there we go. So he's down to 10. We have an Ensanguate for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have it for like 3 actually. It's not going to do that much. But you know, a couple more attacks. There's a Hedron Crab. That could be an issue. We have a Murder for that, or a Tendrils. Probably have to murder that just because of its power. He's down to 2 cards in hand. Fume Spitter is not going to really get us there. I'm just going to go for the Murder main phase to see what his response is. Because that'll mill us out before we can do anything. I mean, I could pump 3 times, that taken down to 5. And that might get us there, I guess. I might pump it once and just try and bait him out here. Okay, he doesn't. And come the rest. I mean, there's no point playing these games. If you didn't do it the first time, he's not going to do it last. And there's the Into the Royal. Okay. Guess I should have done it once so I could play the Fume Spirit at the same time. That's a misplay. And we're down to 28 cards. Well, less than that actually when we hit his turn. Let's think this through. A Corrupt would be nice. Or a second Insanguine. And we might be able to burn him, well not burn him out, but I don't know. Evil him out? That's all I've got. Liliana's Shade draws us a land. Yes, most likely he's got the counter spell. In fact, I'm pretty guaranteed he's got the counter spells. There's no point wasting an entire turn here. He's going to play the Husk, let him counter that. He doesn't. Interesting. Well, now we play the Fume Spitter. Fume Spitter is not really going to get loads done here. But you know, it can hopefully peck. I mean, he's not going to want to bounce it. What did he draw there? Card there. I don't know what that is. That Traumatize? I don't even know. Traumatize is a sorcery, I think. Actually, like I said, I'm talking about my ass. No, it's Archive Trap. Shit, we actually pretty much can get killed this turn. Which is unfortunate. Probably should have played the shit. There's an Infest that does nothing here. Okay, so Insanguine is going to cost us 3. We can burn him up for 3. I mean, technically we could almost kill him soon, in theory. Let's see what his response is here. I'm only going to pump it once. I'm going to hit him for 4. And I play Husk, not Husk, Liliana's Shade. I'm definitely not good at this game. I'll play that now. Like, I could have pumped it a second time, I guess. And then, next turn we have double pumps at him again. So, I mean, unless you can, I mean, you just milled a card. You're right, I did thin it. If I lose this by 1 card, then yeah, you make your snide comments, but you don't know that I'm going to top deck a Corrupt next turn. You're going to tap out. Oh, well, never mind. I take back my cockiness. I don't know how to type back, and I wish I did, but in fact I probably should ask him in the mid-game interval. But you know, you could have a counterspell, and this could be the biggest bait in history. So we're not going to be cocky about this, but pump it. And that's 2, 4, 5. Shit. I look like a dick now, but I generally just miscounted. I look like I don't believe him, even though technically, you know, I'd be within my right not to believe him. But I don't know. I didn't deserve. I haven't felt like I've done well in any of these games yet. If you know what I mean. Like, I've just been sloppy. It's kind of been the decks winning, not me. But you know. And we'll be honest here. Okay, so we played 3 black decks so far, so let's switch up the spectrum. And hey, I was going to say the same. Press Y, okay. Okay, yeah, so we're going to run so many decks I like. I'm going to run Born of Flame. Born of Flame's quite fun. And this is it. This is the big one. So I think, okay, 1 land hand. No, 3 land hand with a, yes, this is a key. We can Sulfuric Vortex him. Damn it, he's playing green. God damn it. That hurts a lot against this deck. I kind of need to draw like Hostility and just get a shit ton of burn. I mean, I do have a Searing Blaze, which I can nuke his Garruk's companion this turn. No, he's the elf deck. Well, the ancient wilds. So I mean, I'm not really too pressured here. I can probably stake the turn out to Ruby Medallion. And then that deck's got a lot of life game actually. I'm pretty happy with how this worked out. I could get turn 3 Obsidian Fireheart actually. which I think that's what I'm going to do, because that's a 4/4. He's got Beasts Withins. I think that's his only removal. So I mean that thing is a 4/4, basically on turn 3, which he's can't swing past, and the turn after we Sulfuric Vortex, and we should win this race, hopefully. Got Chandra's Phoenix in hand as well, which that thing's got Reach Death Touch, guys, if I recall correctly. But there's Wood Elves, which is basically Nature's Law with a 1/1. So yeah, I mean we quote-unquote stabilize here with a Obsidian Fireheart. And then turn after, most likely we just Sulfuric Vortex, start whittling away at his life, and then hopefully protecting ours. Because like, even if he Beast Within here, then 1/1s aren't getting in. I'm not too upset about trading this 4/4 for a 3/3, because I'm going to be able to whittle him down in the air. I think we can definitely win the damage race, especially with Searing Blaze in hand. That's 3 damage, plus nukes one of his creatures. But I don't know. This is better than if it had been Pack Hunter. We would have been in a lot of worse trouble. There's a Vengevine. Probably is going to eat this Searing Blaze when we eventually cast that. I'm not blocking here. Technically, we could, I guess we could go Searing Blaze into Chandra's Phoenix. That might be a play. In fact, I think it is the play. You could have a turn 5 Thragtusk though. But I mean, you went Vengevine, so we played our land, so we don't have to worry about that. Choose a player. Hakeem. Choose a creature. Vengevine. I don't know. You could have, obviously, you could just play 2 creatures and it looks stupid. At the same time, I'm feeling that's that unlikely to happen. I want to get the Sulfuric Vortex down as fast as possible before he can start slamming the Thragtusk. He takes the damage, which means he does have a Thragtusk. It's going to gain him some life, but I still think we win this race. That's the second Vengevine. That's unfortunate. But I mean, I guess we just sit back. Well, we can attack with the flyer. Hits us for 6. We go down to 9. We're going to take him down to 9. He's dead next turn if he doesn't play a creature here, actually. Well, it's a pretty good creature, and he gets a second Vengevine, so that was a misplay. But yeah, bollocks. Okay, how can we do this? Actually, I still think do we win? Well, first things first, we slam Sulfuric Vortex. Yeah, if I knew how to type back, I would reply. It was Y, wasn't it? There we go. Get the cockiness on, because so we can hit him for 3. We can take out his flyer, and then we can't kill him this turn though. Ah, shit, this is. So I mean, we have to play the Searing Blaze now, but what do we nuke? He's down to 2 cards. I highly doubt it's 2 creatures. I'm just going to nuke a Vengevine here. Hakeem. Nuke the untapped one. He goes down to 8. But I think we kind of have to sit back here. He's saying GG, am I missing something here? What's this thing's ability? 3 mana, I can't cast that. I get 4 through, but that... I get 2 through, it takes him at 6, but then he kills me on the backswing. So... am I missing something obvious? Because he's got a Reach Death Toucher. Taking him down to 6, I would have got only 2 through. So I would have taken him down to 4 and I would have been tapped out. I don't know. Looking forward to seeing where I've gone wrong. Please don't have the second creature. God damn it, Vengevine is annoying. This might just be Hail Mary into a Blaze. We might have to go full on chump block right now. Okay, this thing's ability is 3 mana with Blaze Tank there. But as long as that land at the beginning of your effect, it deal at least 1 damage. Okay. So we can actually do that twice. which would be 2/4 damage. But he's got the reach guy, so we can't force it through. Well, the reach guy's gone now, so we just take just enough to survive. So we block here. We block here. That takes us down to 6. We go down to 1. But we do win next turn. I'm going for it. Don't have any buff. He doesn't. Okay. Whew. Fauna Shaman has not got reach. Just get my Vengevine back, so I think that's twice. But we do win here, I believe. Just by. Oh, we drew the Blaze anyway, that's funny. Well, that's quite funny actually. I'm not complaining. Oh shit! How do I get chat off? That's quite funny. I called the Blaze, and we would have needed it if he hadn't messed with Vengevine a bit. But we got there kind of. I think we did all right in that last game. I mean, I don't think I missed lethal at any point, but that was fun. I enjoyed that. And yeah, well, we will call it an end there. So thank you guys for watching. We might, who knows, we probably will play again soon. I mean, I do enjoy going back to these games, and seeing as Battle for Zendikar looks like it's never coming out. It's nice to relax and go back to games which I haven't played for a while. I mean, like, this is like an entirely new game for me, just due to rust and just general lack of skill when I first played it. But yeah, so thank you guys for watching. Thanks for Hakeem for graciously playing me, and apologise for. I think we both made misplays. I mean, he messed around with Vengevine, I messed around the first 3 games. So I think we'll call it even. But by the way, just a little fun fact here: if this does make it to YouTube, I've been having major problems recording this. I basically just went screw it, YOLO'd it. And for all I know, I'm talking to myself for the last half hour, so that's why I may not seem as enthusiastic and stuff. Just because whenever I tried to watch the recording, like when I did some test videos, it just said error. So like I said, this could just be a shot in the dark. But yeah, so I will possibly get a video out Thursday or Friday. I can't promise anything. And then I should be on a hiatus for a while. I'm going away, travelling the world, and by the world I mean going 60 miles. But I won't be back for a long while, so I'll probably be at least a week or so off. So sorry for the absence, but I've rambled on for enough here. So again, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you later.